Chapter 13, Heimdall. 1. The Watchman of the Gods. In the intricate weave of Norse mythology, Heimdall emerges as a figure of paramount significance, embodying the steadfast vigilance and unwavering loyalty of the gods. Origins and birth. Heimdall's origins are shrouded in mystery and wonder, enhancing the enigmatic allure of his character. Born from 9 mysterious maidens known as the Waves Maidens, he rises from the depths of the sea. His divine lineage suggests a profound connection to the natural world and the cosmic order, marking him as a being of extraordinary origins and powers. Guardian of Asgard. As the guardian of Asgard, the celestial realm of the gods, Heimdall stands as the eternal sentinel at the threshold of the Rainbow Bridge, Bifrost. Endowed with keen senses that surpass those of any other deity, he watches tirelessly over the Ninoms. His duty is to ensure the safety and security of the gods and their domain, ever vigilant against threats and intrusions from any quarter. Gjallarhorn, the mighty horn. Heimdall possesses the mighty Gjallarhorn, a horn of immense power and significance. Its resounding blast echoes throughout the 9 realms, capable of piercing through any veil of illusion or concealment. According to prophecy, Heimdall will sound the Gjallarhorn to herald Ragnarok, the catastrophic event that foretells the end of the world and the twilight of the gods. This pivotal role as the harbinger of Ragnarok underscores Heimdall's crucial position in the Norse mythological cycle. Role in creation. In addition to his role as guardian and sentinel, Heimdall is credited with a role in the creation of humanity. Some accounts depict him as bestowing knowledge, wisdom, and divine gifts upon the first mortals. This act not only shaped the destiny of humanity, but also established Heimdall as a benefactor and guide to mortal beings. Final stand, Ragnarok. During the prophesied Ragnarok, Heimdall will face his ultimate trial as the defender of Asgard. Alongside his fellow gods, he will confront the forces of chaos and destruction in the final battle for the fate of the cosmos. His indomitable spirit and unyielding resolve will be tested to their limits as he stands resolute against the overwhelming tide of darkness. Heimdall's character embodies the virtues of vigilance, loyalty, and duty, making him an indispensable guardian within the pantheon of Norse gods. His origins, duties, and pivotal role in both creation and apocalypse highlight his enduring significance in the rich tapestry of Norse mythology. As the watchman of the gods and the protector of Asgard, Heimdall remains a figure of timeless valor and unwavering dedication. The Guardian of the Rainbow. Heimdall, revered as the guardian of the Rainbow Bridge, holds a central role in Norse mythology, tasked with safeguarding the Bifrost Bridge. This celestial arc spans across the sky, linking the realm of the gods as Asgard with Midgard, the world of humans. Its terminus lies near the Well of Mimir and beneath the great world tree, Yggdrasil. Duties and attributes. The gods entrusted Heimdall with the solemn duty of monitoring the Bifrost, ensuring no threat could breach the sanctity of Asgard. Endowed with extraordinary senses by the gods themselves, Heimdall's hearing was so acute that he could discern the slightest sounds, from the whisper of leaves to the murmurs of conspiring giants. His vision was equally unmatched, capable of piercing through darkness and spanning vast distances with clarity unmatched by any mortal. Armed for his vigilant watch, Heimdall wielded a radiant sword and the resounding Gjallarhorn, a trumpet destined to sound the alarm heralding Ragnarok, the apocalyptic battle of Norse myth. The Gjallarhorn rested either hung upon Yggdrasil or submerged in Mimir's well, a symbol of readiness for the final conflict. Realm and residency. Heimdall's abode was Himinbjorg, a palace atop the highest point of Bifrost. Here, gods would gather to partake in the exquisite mead offered by Heimdall, who was known as the Bright God for his luminous presence and unwavering commitment to duty. His attire of gleaming white armor underscored his role as a paragon of light, innocence, and grace among the gods. Heimdall's lineage tied him to the sea through maternal connections, occasionally aligning him with the Vanir, a group of gods associated with fertility, wisdom, and prophecy. His golden teeth earning him the moniker Gullinani, and his swift horse Gulltop, with its golden mane, further distinguished him as a figure of splendor and vigilance. Legacy and mythological influence. The stories of Heimdall and the Bifrost are preserved in the Poetic Edda and the Prose Edda, ancient texts that illuminate the rich tapestry of Norse beliefs. Heimdall stands not only as a guardian of divine realms, but also as a symbol of the enduring bond between gods and humanity, his watchfulness ensuring the safety and integrity of the realms he protected. In Norse mythology, Heimdall's vigilance over the Bifrost remains a testament to the Norse virtues of duty, vigilance, and the interplay between the divine and mortal realms. His role as the guardian of the Rainbow Bridge underscores the mythological narrative of connectivity and protection that resonates throughout the ancient tales of the Norse pantheon. 3. Loki and Freya, a hush fell over Asgard that night, broken only by the faint rustle of unseen creatures. Heimdall, the ever-vigilant guardian, perched atop Bifrost, strained his remarkable ears. A sound, almost imperceptible to any other being, reached him, the soft patter of cat-like footsteps. It came from the direction of Folkvang, the glimmering palace of Freya, the goddess of love and beauty. With a swift movement, Heimdall focused his eagle-like gaze through the darkness. His sharp eyes pierced the veil of night, revealing a shocking sight. Loki, the cunning trickster god, had infiltrated Folkvang, transformed into a tiny fly. He skulked by Freya's bedside, his eyes gleaming with avarice as they fixated on her most prized possession, the Brisingamen necklace. The radiant necklace, crafted from pure gold, shimmered with an otherworldly glow. It symbolized the very essence of the earth's fertility, a treasure Freya held most dear. However, Loki, ever the opportunist, desired it for his own. A dilemma presented itself. Freya slept soundly, oblivious to the danger. Unclasping the necklace without waking her would be an impossible feat. Loki, with a sly grin, began muttering ancient runes, the language of transformation. His body contorted, shrinking until he resembled a minuscule flea. With a silent hop, he burrowed under the bedclothes and delivered a small, sharp bite to Freya's side. The sensation caused Freya to stir slightly, unconsciously shifting her position. This was all the opening Loki needed. The clasp of the necklace was now exposed. With nimble fingers, he carefully unfastened it and snatched the glittering prize. Before anyone could react, Loki vanished into the night, the stolen treasure clutched tightly in his grasp. But Heimdall, the ever-watchful guardian, had witnessed the entire scene. He wasted no time. With a mighty roar, he set off in hot pursuit of the thieving god. He quickly caught up to Loki, his face contorted with rage as he drew his sword, intent on delivering a swift punishment. However, Loki, ever the master of shapeshifting, proved elusive. As Heimdall lunged, Loki transformed into a flickering blue flame, a brilliant burst of light that danced just out of reach. Thinking fast, Heimdall countered by transforming himself into a dark, rain-laden cloud. From the heavens, he unleashed a torrent of rain, aiming to extinguish the mischievous flame. But Loki, ever one step ahead, changed his form once more. He became a colossal polar bear, its icy white fur gleaming under the moonlight, its cavernous jaws opened wide, attempting to swallow the downpour. Undeterred, Heimdall mirrored Loki's transformation. He too became a magnificent bear, a creature of immense strength and ferocity. A fierce battle ensued, a clash of titans that shook the very foundations of Asgard. The fight raged on, each blow met with a roar of defiance. Yet Loki, overwhelmed by Heimdall's relentless pursuit, felt the tide turning against him. With a desperate gasp, he shifted form one final time, morphing into a sleek seal and diving into the nearest body of water. Heimdall, unwilling to let the thief escape, followed suit. He transformed into a powerful seal himself and plunged into the icy depths. A final struggle took place beneath the waves, a silent ballet of strength and cunning. But in the end, Heimdall prevailed. Loki, exhausted and defeated, surfaced from the water, the stolen Brisingamen necklace clutched tightly in his teeth. With a resigned sigh, he relinquished the treasure to Heimdall, who swiftly returned it to its rightful owner, the slumbering Freya. The night grew quiet once more, except for the faint chirping of crickets. Heimdall returned to his post, his unwavering vigilance ensuring the safety of Asgard and its treasures. And Loki, forever the trickster, no doubt already hatched a new scheme in his mischievous mind. 4. The story of Rhaegar Heimdall, the ever-watchful guardian of Asgard, wasn't known by just one name. People whispered of him in hushed tones, using titles that reflected his many roles and powers. One such name was Halinskide, hinting at his connection to the horned deities. Some even saw him as an aspect of Odin himself, the All-Father. for their wisdom and guardianship overlapped at times. He also shared the company of other sword gods, Heru, Cheru, and Tyr, their shining blades a symbol of their unwavering defense. But to most, Heimdall was the warder of the rainbow, the magnificent Bifrost bridge that connected Asgard to the mortal realm. He was the god of heaven, his presence a constant reminder of the vastness above. Yet his gaze wasn't focused solely on celestial wonders. He was also the god of fruitful rains and dews, his watchful eye ensuring the life-giving moisture that nourished the earth. Heimdall wasn't alone in his duties. He shared the honor of welcoming fallen heroes to Valhalla with Bragi, the god of poetry. But a lesser-known aspect of Heimdall was revealed in the legend of Rygr. Sacred children, great and small, sons of Heimdall, they would proclaim, acknowledging him as the divine father of humanity's diverse classes. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, Heimdall shed his usual form and walked among mortals as Rygr, a figure of mystery. His journey led him to a humble hut by the sea, where he encountered Ai and Edda, a kind couple struggling with poverty. Despite their meager circumstances, they welcomed Rygr with open arms, offering him a simple meal of porridge. Rygr, touched by their hospitality, stayed with them for 3 days, sharing his vast knowledge in return for their kindness. When the time came to depart, Edda found herself pregnant. Soon after, she gave birth to a strong boy named Thrall. This child, marked by his physical prowess, became the ancestor of all the thralls, the laborers of the Northland. Rygr's journey continued. He traveled inland, where cultivated fields and a thriving farmhouse beckoned him. Afi and Amma, the couple residing there, received him with warmth, offering a hearty meal and genuine conversation. Rygr, ever the teacher, spent 3 days imparting valuable knowledge about agriculture and a good life. Before leaving, he witnessed the birth of Amma's son, a sturdy boy named Karl. Karl grew up to be a skilled farmer, and his descendants became the backbone of the agricultural class. Leaving the countryside behind, Rygr ventured towards a grand castle perched atop a hill. Here, Fadir and Modir, a couple accustomed to luxury, welcomed him into their opulent home. Rygr spent his stay enjoying rich food and refined company. Upon returning to Asgard, Rygr learned that the lady of the castle had given birth to a handsome, slender boy named Jarl. This child, destined for greatness, possessed a natural talent for battle and a keen mind for runes. He became the ancestor of a long line of noble warriors and even kings, the youngest of whom, Konur, was said to be the first king of Denmark. The tale of Rygr's journey highlighted the distinct social classes within the Northman society. It also revealed a profound truth about Heimdall. Beneath the titles and accolades, he remained a compassionate being, a teacher, and a protector, forever connected to the various threads that made up the human world.